What's up, guys? Welcome back to Lolos and More. Today I'm going to take you guys on not take you guys, but I'm going to show you a little video on how to put together a hop scale. So it's early morning, looking at the waters and the Capri Suns that we'll be selling at the car show that I'm throwing on July 7th. And here's all the goodie bags, or goodie boxes, you can say, trophies, some of the trophies there, of what I'm handing out at the car show. So, we're gonna get it going. We're gonna go get the truck washed real quick, and be right back. What's up, guys? So, getting the truck washed. For a good cause, for kids. I haven't asked much about it. But after this, I'm going to go pick up the plexiglass for the hop scale that I'm building for the car show. And we'll check you guys when we get to that store. Well, welcome back. My bad I didn't record going to the store, picking up the plexiglass. After getting the truck washed, I just thought, well, since I had a bunch of errands to run in the morning for myself and my wife, I figured I probably won't record this. So I had a change of mind. A good friend came by. He said, but while we were cutting, he said, well, why aren't you recording? This would be some good content. I kind of said, kind of thought about it, and before I left, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Since he's a viewer, I said, screw it, let's do it. I'll record making this hop scale, because when you saw the video of the truck getting washed, that's when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But after that, I figured, I don't know, I just want to get this thing over with and overdone, but and get this done quick. Luckily I have the chop saw. That thing cuts super fast. Should have got one earlier. But yeah, for some of you who don't know, I'm throwing on a car show July 7th in Northeast Portland, Oregon, on 122nd and Sandy Boulevard, at the Kmart/Sears outlet parking lot. That's where I'm doing it. It's gonna be fun. Nobody does lowrider type car shows in Portland anymore. I don't know if people are scared of doing it. I don't know why, but I'm bringing it back. Outbreak My Car Club, we're bringing this back to Portland, Oregon. So we're gonna bring these types of car shows back, and we might be doing it at different locations each time, but it'll be in Portland. I guarantee you that. It will never, these shows that I put on will never leave Portland. It'll stay here in Portland. So, as you see, like I was just saying, I made all the cuts. I did all the measuring already, so it's all done. I can get into the specifics, but that's kind of boring. So, in overall, you can make yours any size. This one is going to be right under 11 feet. People are like, who the hell goes over 11 feet? I don't know. You never know. You might meet those radical hoppers that have the axles all the way, pushed back. So, whatever. I'm gonna make it this height. That's it. That way I don't have to build another one or build something or an attachment that makes it go longer. I'm just gonna do it right under 11 feet. So, like I said, I can get into specifics, but in reality, you can make yours any size. But it's pretty easy, right? So this right here, this is my bottom section of the hop scale, of where you see the cars hop like that. These right here are the upper part. These over here are my crossbars, determining how wide it would be, because that's 24 inches right there, 2 feet. Those are both 2 feet. So one of those will be on the bottom here, The other one will be in the back of the hop scale, and then I'm making it 3 feet long, you can say. So these are my 2 side pieces, and then for my handle, it's gonna be 4 feet tall. Then it's gonna have a brace kind of holding in place. You'll see. So after cutting all this, next step is to clean up all the edges where I'm gonna weld. So I'm gonna put a cutting desk, not a cutting desk, a grinding desk on the grinder. Grind all the edges where I'm gonna weld, clean that up so it's a nice, good contact. But yeah, this thing works hella fast. I hella recommend it. If you don't have a chop saw, get a chop saw. You can always get a used one. If you don't like how it runs, you could always take it to a repair shop and they'll have it running like new, a tool repair shop. There's quite a lot of tool repair shops around Portland. I'm a tool manager for the company I work for, and I repair tools, of course, and I know where they're all at. And it's hella old, but it works hella good. So, plexiglass over there. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'm gonna shoot a little bit of me grinding down crap because that's kind of boring. So I'm just gonna shoot a little bit of it, and then we'll come back when it's time to do a little bit of welding. I didn't bring my little tripod today, so bear with me. So if I put you guys at a weird angle, you'll know why. Okay, be right back. Okay, after I only grinded down a little bit of certain areas, as you can kind of tell. Some pieces need to be grinded more because that's where the tubing is gonna lay flat on it, like that. So that's why it's grinding a little bit more. So after that step, it's time to weld all these pieces together. So I am going to do some tacks and some partial welds on every joint area, you can say. So I'll be right back as soon as I do that. And after I do that, pretty much I'm almost halfway. I would need to weld the wheels to the bottom of the frame and then drill out the holes for that. So I guess I'll be, I don't know, halfway, I'm guessing. Oh well, whatever. I'll be right back. Alright, so I did some welding. I did what I needed to do, or what I wanted to accomplish today. This is the extension part of it right here, and here is the main part right here. I need to weld on these 2 pieces right here. They will act like a handle. I got the wheels on there already. So once I get these 2 pieces on there, then I'm gonna fabricate a part that braces it. So that's it for today. It's dark, so yeah, I got quite a bit done today. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow morning, finish this up, and then probably start painting it, in a day or 2, and then that's when we will continue this video on the hop scale. So we'll be right back. Okay, it is the next day. I finished welding up everything on this thing. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna drill the holes for the extension part to hold it into place. Yeah, as you kind of see, I grinded down the welds on the handle because I want it to be smooth. when whoever's touching it. So, but yeah, like I was saying before, you can make yours any size, pretty much. So, well, pretty much just make a plan of your own on a piece of paper, make your dimensions, and then, you know, make some extra dimensions on your plan to count for the material that you're using, stuff like that. You know, if you do it right, that thing, the plexiglass will fit perfectly on the frame. So I'm gonna drill these 4 holes on this and then on that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I drilled my 8 holes, 2 here, 2 on the other side, another 2 there, and another 2 there. That way it attaches to the main frame. I went ahead, I already drilled out the holes on the plexiglass. For drilling holes on the plexiglass, there is a special bit for drilling out the holes. You gotta take it real slow, or else you will crack them. The place where I got the plexiglass from gave me a practice piece, so I can drill more holes, or else they were gonna charge me $2 a hole. Can you believe that? $2 a hole. So I bought a drill bit that was only like $5. I drilled 1 practice hole, and I figured, just go slow and I won't crack anything. So I didn't crack anything on both. So now what I'm gonna do is see how I have this laying on top of the extension part. Now I'm just gonna mark my holes on the metal. I'm gonna make some pilot holes, so it's easier for the screws to drill into the metal on the frame. So I'm gonna mark them, drill them, and we'll be right back to where we're ready to screw these pieces on. So I'll be right back. Alright, kind of lied. So I went to the store to get some screws. They had like this big pack that I didn't want, so all I did was got the 4 nuts and bolts and washers to hold up the extension part. I went ahead and painted the whole thing. I wanted to paint it blue, like that color back there, but that paint is at work, so I figured I paint it to get it over with. So later on it'll be blue, but for now, since I'm on crunch time, it'll be black. So we'll be back tomorrow. Now tomorrow we're gonna screw those 2 pieces to these 2 things, to the hot ruler, and then we're gonna do the measuring. We're gonna put the inches on it. So we'll do that tomorrow, and then tomorrow it'll be done. So yeah, and then the wheels, I got them at Harbor Freight. They're pretty cheap, and if you take care of them, you grease them up so the bearings don't fall out all the time. They'll stay inside with the grease. So we'll be right back next day. Okay, we're back on day number 3. So like I was saying yesterday, I got the screws that I wanted, not a freaking big box of them, and then, you know, throw away the rest. So what I'm using is these self-tapping screws with this washer that has a little rubber piece underneath the washer, so it doesn't scratch up the plexiglass. So for now, I'm just gonna do 6 screws on this big one, and then maybe later on I'll put in screws where I made holes for. So I need to do the second piece, the extension. So I'm gonna attach the other plexi to that one, and we'll be right back, and we're gonna start doing the measurements. Be right back. Alright. So I screwed on both pieces of the plexiglass, and then I test fit it. Well, I test fit it before, so I made sure all the holes lined up. So I have this 4 bolts holding it together, two there, two there. Um, but yeah, pretty straightforward. And I have 6 screws holding in both pieces, 6 there, 6 there. So, yeah, reach for the sky. There you go. Yeah, I had to do a little finishing touch on my club on there, since it is our hop ruler, hop scale, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, so next is the measurements. So what I'm gonna do temporarily is I'm just gonna use white and black electrical tape, go all the way up, and then I'm gonna have some decal numbers made up before the show. So yeah, I guess let me do those measurements real quick and I'll be right back. I mean, that's pretty much straightforward, really. Take your measuring tape, measuring all the way up, and mark your numbers. Let's be right back. Real quick, I wanted to say, I mean, this video wasn't possible if a good homeboy mentioned it. So, thanks to him, you guys get to see, you know, how I kind of put this together. I know I didn't really put any videos up because I didn't have my little tripod to set my phone up. So, if it wasn't him, for him, you guys wouldn't see this, me putting it together from scratch. So, I mean, it's really easy. You can pretty much build it in one day if you do it all day. It took me 3 days, but I only worked on it for maybe 3-4 hours each day or less. So, but yeah, back to the video. Okay, so I did all the measurements. So it's 10 inches from there to the bottom of the wheel to the ground. So that's pretty much all you gotta do. It's really easy. I know I didn't really show video of doing this stuff, but really it's all about, you know, grinding, welding, cutting, drilling some holes, you know, screwing on screws for the plexiglass. You know, that's pretty much all it entails. And then I used electrical tape for the lines. I'm gonna get decals later. So, and mine goes up to it's short of 11 feet. 125 here. The top of this bar is 130 inches. So, so yeah, and I mean you can code yours different ways. Like every long strip is every 5th number exactly, and every shorter white strip is on the 10s, and the black strips are the numbers in the middle. For example, this is 108. There's 113. So yeah, I mean, it took me a couple of days, but that's only working on it for a few hours every day. So yeah, well, that's it. Just getting ready for my car show. Remember, guys, July 7th, Northeast Portland on 122nd Sending Boulevard at the Kmart Sears parking lot. It's mainly in front of Sears, but I am able to make the show bigger if more people come than I expect. It's my very first car show. I always wanted to do a car show. Now that it's possible, you know, I hope I can keep making them every year. So we'll see how this year goes, and if it's a hit, then I'll make sure I do it every year or every other year. And you know, if I do it every other year, it'll be bigger than the last. If I do it every year, then you know, you'll see a little bit of improvement, a little bit better of a show. So that's it. This stands right under 11 feet. So this is my little hop scale. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do so. Leave any comments down below. I have been reading your comments. Some guys have said, how do you wire a 6 battery setup? And some others have said, how do you wire 8 batteries? Which I will do soon. It's just right at the moment I'm really busy getting stuff ready for my car show. So, 4th of July is only a couple days away from me filming this video. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below. Remember, I do read what you guys say, so keep those comments coming, and then I'll make sure I make a video after my car show's over. I'm back on videos and how-tos and stuff like that. So, peace.